It really got to start quite a number of years ago with PennDOT working with other agencies in the state and talking simply about how do you better integrate transportation and make the best use out of our monies, and how does it relate to land use and economic development policy and so on. In recent years, this whole topic has gotten heightened because of severe constraints on our dollars. It's simply made us re-examine our priorities and how we approach our business. We need to think differently as we spend our dollars. We need to be as effective as possible. We need to make sure that in the case of our highway system, that it really does in fact not only fit within a community, but augment the vision that the communities and municipalities have for their future. As we look at issues of climate change and greenhouse gas, it's clearly an issue that is not debatable. The question is, what is all of our responsibility related to this kind of a topic? This is a topic that is global in its nature. Do we have a role to play? And the answer is absolutely yes. It's simply a starting point, and it's going to be a building block kind of approach. But absolutely, if we can ultimately, as part of our thrust to invest transportation money, and whether it's highway money or transit money or rail freight money or aviation money, think about the configuration of our land uses throughout Pennsylvania and start thinking about those things that will allow us to be the most efficient we can possibly be. Yes, absolutely. Everyone at the Pennsylvania Department of Transportation, all of our partnerships with metropolitan planning organizations, rural planning organizations, municipalities, and so on are critical to the success of that kind of an effort. And my guess is that, if we fast forward another 10 years, we're going to be looking at this document, I'll bet you we'll find an awful lot of principles that pass the test of time, but we'll also find things that we want to modify as time goes on, and that's okay. The most important thing is to start this process and find value out of it and be able to measure the results and utilize the good practices that will come from this. One question is the terms, the use of the word smart transportation. Is it really a new initiative or not? In some cases, the answer is yes, for those who haven't sort of practiced these principles. In other cases, perhaps not so new, in the sense that a number of our PennDOT districts have already advanced the practice by working on designs that are where they work integrally with municipalities and so on, and really think about making special design choices to fit not only the community, but also a budget figure as well. I couldn't be more pleased with the work of not only the department, but in this case others outside of our agency who've been willing to share their ideas with us. And this is not going to be a one-shot and done kind of a situation. This is, in fact, it's going to be a journey that's going to need to mature over time, and we're going to probably get lots better at it as time goes on. But it really is about connecting transportation and land use issues, and that becomes a pretty broad topic, and it's one that we're not normally accustomed to, and that's why it's going to take us to grow into it. But I'm convinced that as we go on into the future, that it's the only way we're going to be able to be successful.